Hey, what's up, man? It's Tuesday. It's March 9th. Real nice day today we had here in Maryland. It was beautiful, sunny, hit 70 degrees. So, spring has sprung, apparently, a little early. Anyway, I'm sure you must have read the description. This is all my solo Roger Hodgeson. Can you say this name? Roger Hodgeson from Supertramp. And it's just 6 items, so I'm going to show them to you. But the first item is really a collection of tracks that I burned. And here is what it is. And the first 2 tracks are from a single where Roger went under the moniker Argosy, Argosy. And the 2 tracks are Mr. Boyd and Imagine. So this single, it was actually released in America, but it was also released in the Netherlands, it looks like. In Discogs it said unauthorized, but it came with a picture sleeve, I don't know. And in Spain, apparently, this was released. And it was released in '69. All right, there's one of the covers. Anyway, that's, black and white copy of it. But they're great little songs. Mr. Boyd and Imagine. Back in '69, he wrote a song called Imagine. I guess he beat John Lennon by a year, huh? I think John Lennon wrote that in '70, I think. But anyway, 2 great little psychedelic songs. He even sings about a Sgt. Pepper band in Imagine, and it's kind of cool as shit. So, all right, those are the first 2 tracks on here. This has 7 tracks. It actually has 10 tracks, but what I did was the two Argosy tracks, I used my audio software and I extended them by just a little bit. Like I extended the beginning and I extended the ending. All right, so you can do that with the audio software. You can play with stuff. So, all right, there's another track, 3rd track on here called Walls. And what it is it is a demo version of the Yes track from the Talk album, Walls, from the Talk album, and it's a demo version of that track, Walls, that's on that album. And so you have Roger singing all the parts, and I guess I don't know if he's performing all the parts too, but it's a demo version, so maybe it's all him, I don't know. But it's great. It's a great version. And I just happened to find it online and loved it, and didn't even realize it was a demo until I realized that the released version is that Yes song. So then there's a song called The Will of God, which is from, oh God, they're just some odd tracks that I found that are from here. Let's see. I must have this information written on this little booklet that I came up with. All right. Why I'm struggling. Here it is, Excalibur. This is a release that you might want to pick up because it's got Roger Hodgson's tracks. And yeah, demo from the Trevor Rabin release. Oh, okay. So this demo of Walls is actually has Trevor Rabin on it. It's from 90124. Voice Print Records, 1990. All right. there's tracks 4, 5, and 10. 4 and 5, actually. The Will of God and The Elements are tracks from Excalibur. It's an Alan Simon release. Excalibur from France, 1998. And then there is a song called The Moon Says Hello. And that is from Carlos Nunez album, Mayo Longo, from Spain in 2000. Here, I'm going to hold this up here and then you can check out the tracks if you want to freeze that. All right. Anyway, this is just some odd tracks that I found online. And but there's some, I mean, really good music on here. I think that single that he put out back in '69 is excellent. It's kind of like a psychedelic prog track from two psychedelic prog tracks from 1969. So anyway, that's my little thing. But here, you know this one. This is his first solo album. Oh, I am listening to, what is it, Sonospheres? Sonospheres 2 by Derek Higgins. That's what's in the background here. Derek, this is good stuff. I like it. Anyway, this is Roger's first proper solo album after he left Supertramp. In the Eye of the Storm. There's no extra tracks on this CD. The album is, I have the vinyl record that I picked up when it first came out, and of course I got this later. Great album, I think. If you like Supertramp, you're gonna like this, I think. This came out a few years later. That was 84. This came out in 87, I believe. Yeah, right before Christmas time this came out. So I was listening to a lot. This and I listened to this a lot around Christmas. And it's a little bit more poppy. It's not as prog as In the Eye of the Storm, but I still really like the songs on here. I think it's really good stuff. It's Roger developing his craft, and I really like these tracks. All right, Derek. Then there's this album that he put out. This is actually live. Rites of Passage. This is a live album, and there's a lot of previously unreleased material on here. Like some of the songs on here are brand new to this album. Are brand new. What he did was, I guess he just went out and he performed live, and he did these new songs. But he did include 3 previously released tracks. He did sorry. He did Take the Long Way Home. He did The Logical Song, and he did Give a Little Bit. That's how he closes this album out. So, recorded live at the Miners Foundry, Nevada City, California. Produced by Roger Hodgeson. All right, this came out in 1997. 10 years after his last solo album, Hi Hi. He put this out in 97. And a few years later, he released this studio album. I like this album a lot. I just listened to it. In fact, I wanted to listen to this before I did this video and really check it out. I listened to the live album a little bit too, but it didn't grab me like this one did. This was really excellent, and not that this one's bad. I probably on a different day I'd probably crank this and love it, but this one really grabbed me because it's I don't know. I love Roger's studio output. I think it's fantastic, and I think his first two solo albums are great. This one is right up there with the other ones, man. In fact, I wish I could pick up a vinyl copy of this, but way too expensive. I should have been on the ball back in 2000 when this came out. I think this came out in, was it 2000? I just should have checked that out before I turned on the camera. But I don't know, Open the Door. This is a great record. If you like Roger's voice and you like, Supertramp, I don't think you can go wrong with this record. It's really good, and it's the last thing that he's put out studio-wise so far. I don't know if there's anything else coming. All right, but this was released sometime around 2000. I can't see the tiny print on this thing, so I'm not sure exactly when it was. You can look it up in Discogs, I guess. And there was a CD single released. I think this was released in France. All right, so I picked this up because it has he has a song Open the Door and another song Hungry. They're both edits from this album, but there's a third track called Danielle that's not on this record, that's not on this CD. So this is kind of a nice little set because you get that non-album track Danielle, and it's a nice tune, man. It's kind of a short song, but it's real nice. But this is worth it. This is worth every penny if you're a Supertramp fan and you're a Roger Hodgeson fan. You want to pick this up. It's good. Good luck finding this. This was expensive. That's what you do when you're a collector. You spend money. So anyway, that's all I wanted to do, is talk about Roger's solo output on CD, and there it is. And that's it. Have a good one.